Hey everyone, in today's video I will be starting a new series on the channel, and that is going to be the die equals to the Nuzlocke series. Now, you've probably already seen this around the community with, people like Sarit, and I think even Yume tried it. Seems to be the next big thing in Wiz right now, at least. And I talked to Zaret actually in his stream about like a week ago. I told him I was interested in doing this, and he actually gave me some pretty good advice, so I am honestly excited to try this out. Back when I first got into Wizard101, when I was about 14 years old, 10 years ago now, I'm getting up there, but I was actually a fan of Alexander Lionheart and Michael Stormwraith, or the Gamers Official. If you don't know who they are, basically they did a lot of soloing back in the day, and they're pretty popular for it. So I think it's kind of cool to kind of see myself come like full circle back around to like a kind of a series where you have to solve the game, but then also have a lot of challenges, which we'll get into right here. Challenge number 1, if I die at any point, I must delete my wizard. That's pretty obvious, self-explanatory from the title. Number 2, if I solo an instance, I'm allowed to farm that gear set. Now, a lot of other Nuzlockes, they don't have a farming rule like this, but I think it's honestly kind of fair, especially in the later game, like, once we get to like Darkmoor, if we get that far. But you are gonna need to have some decent stats. You can't just really go in with like scuffed terrible gear, because you will get gassed. Number 3, no enchant TC. This is something I picked up in other people's Nuzlockes or die equals deletes. They all ran monstrous enchants in Arc 1, which is smart, by the way. It's great. I would recommend that for any new player, or, not even new, just anyone going through the game. If you're going to be questing alone, just very good to have, but I would like to limit myself with that and make it more difficult. Number 4, no crown shop, so we can't buy, like henchmen, we can't get these stat boosting elixirs in the crown shop. Number 5, no polymorphs, so we can't just polymorph into a Giga Chad and gas absolutely everybody early on in the world. Number 6, no pre-built pet, so I can't just transfer my triple double from my main account or my other wizards onto the Smurf or the die equals to the wizard. Number 7, no pet snacks or gold from my other wizards, so I can't just transfer all my fancy yogurts or 1,000 empowers onto the noob account. Everything I get has to be organic. Number 8, no fishing. Number 9, no side worlds. And number 10, of course, I have to solo absolutely everything. Every boss battle, every dungeon, every mob fight. And yeah, that is the rules we have for the series. Now, I asked you guys actually on my Discord and my community tab what school you'd like to see it on, and of course you guys picked the 2 hardest school, which is Storm and Fire. Now, the poll is actually pretty even, so I think it's honestly a good idea for us to do like a spin the wheel thing, a 50-50. Okay, so I found this random website on the internet. It's just like a 50-50 between Storm and Fire. Let's see what we get. I feel like it's gonna be Storm, because I'm the Storm guy. Bro. Why? I really wanted to do Fire. Alright, so obviously we're on the alt account at the moment, so I have my max fire, and then I have a storm I was working on just for rating purposes and whatnot, but let's get to making that new storm wizard right now. I haven't gone to this in so many years, and in case you guys don't know, I maxed out every character like 4 years ago in about 11 months, without using any like cheat engine or any demos. So it's been a while, and I know they've updated a lot of Arc 1, like the graphics, spell elements, stuff like that, and it's made the quest lines easier. So I'm kind of interested to see what they all changed. Oh man, originally when I actually took this test when I was younger, the first 2 schools I got was Life and then Fire, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it's Fire and then Life, but I actually never started off as a Storm main. I think Storm was like the 3rd or 4th school I actually got, so kind of odd how that turns out. Oh boy. Oh boy, dude. Oh, yo, what do I name this guy? Do I just make him look like all my other characters? I kind of feel like we should go for like a more of like a nerd kind of look. Like I like the glasses. Not saying that anyone who wears glasses is nerds. You know, I literally have mine right here. So, you know, don't get too butthurt by that. Bro, I'm like low-key getting Harry Potter vibes from this. I think I might roll with it. I mean, I could always change it later on in the game, in the shopping district. You change your name and like how you look. So I don't think it's too big of a deal for now. So let's just go ahead with that.
All right then.
The name.
What is your name?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I typically name my characters like Liam and then related to the school. So like Liam Titan or like Liam Storm, or for the fire, you know, Liam Fire, Liam Flame. Okay, so we have Liam. I feel like we should go for like something different, you know, nothing standard, because the series is obviously kind of unique and whatnot. Liam Mortal, I kind of like that one actually for the series. I feel like that's a pretty cool name. I think I'm gonna go with that one. All right, so we got Liam Mortal right here, level 1 Storm Wizard. Let's get into it right away. You know, just spawning in right here, something I noticed right off the bat is there's a desk right here. Has there always been a desk right here, y'all? I don't know. That does not look right to me. Again, I don't really be paying attention when I run around anymore as a max level wizard, but I'm curious to see what else we notice along the way. I can just imagine being the wizard here, and your first day you get sent off. That's crazy, man.
Splendid. Time is of the essence, so I'll teleport you there directly. Seek out Private Connolly, the Wizard City Guard in charge of that area.
Okay, I'm pretty sure they never used to just directly teleport you there, which is kind of odd, I feel like. Like, were new players not figuring out how to walk the Unicorn Way when I feel like it's pretty clear?
Welcome to Unicorn Way.
I don't know, man. Beats me. One thing I will say, though, about the Wizard City updates, or this update for new players, I do like the music they added. It's a lot better than the, you know, original OG Unicorn Way music. It actually feels like there's stakes going on. Alright, first spell casted of the series, we're gonna go with the Thunder Snake. If we fizzle our first spell, it probably means we're gonna get unlucky for the rest of the game. So let's see. Okay, we powered. Awesome. Awesome, that's what I like to see. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go for another one here real quick. Let's see if I get 2 in a row for like super good luck. Like, am I gonna get super good RNG throughout the series? Let's see, let's see. Okay. Alright. You know what? That's good. I don't think I've ever powered 2 spells in a row, like ever, let alone storm spells. So honestly, great RNG so far. I'm happy about it. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave it off here, y'all. I want to save the actual questing for the stream we do. But I just wanted to make this video to inform y'all and let you know I am doing this, and, you know, let you know the ground rules of everything. Definitely look out for the videos and the streams I make on the series. I'll primarily be streaming the game and then taking that stream content, making it into a video, and then re-uploading the video on the channel, just so you guys kind of know what to expect here going forward. It really depends how well the video does, you know. If these videos all do really well, like I used to do a Road to Warlord at the end of 4th Age. I know that series did extremely well for my channel, so if it does really well, I'll definitely just spam out the content for y'all, because, you know, that's great for everybody. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Again, leave your feedback in the comments, and I will see you on the next one, hopefully. Thank you for watching, take care, and goodbye.